March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, and experts say there is an urgent need to raise awareness.
A lot of what people thought they knew about colorectal cancer has recently changed. Our Dr. Frank McGeorge is here to get everyone up to speed. Doc?
Well, you know, Pam and Karen, basically this is a situation where what you don't know can kill you. We're dealing with cancers that people don't like to talk about, and frankly, a screening that people go to great lengths to avoid. But caught early, colorectal cancer is highly treatable, or with a colonoscopy, even preventable.
I think people are much more alert to the need for screening for colon and rectal cancer than they were, 5-10 years ago.
Awareness is increasing, says Dr. Harry Wasbury, chief of colon and rectal surgery at Corewell Health, but millions of Americans who are eligible for a colonoscopy still haven't gotten one.
The bowel preparation is always an issue, and just the whole thought of what is being done with the given colonoscopy. People are afraid to talk about it.
Colonoscopy is the gold standard of screening, but if you're over 45 and at average risk, a home stool test like Cologuard is another option.
People are less reluctant to go ahead and do proper screening because of, one, it's less invasive and can be done in the privacy of your home.
Wasbury says many people don't realize colorectal cancer is increasing in younger people. The new age to start colonoscopies is 45.
Younger people are getting colon and rectal cancer, and they're presenting with a more advanced stage. So the move from 50 to age 45 is a big move because it's just that greater number of people that will be screened at the appropriate time.
Another thing you need to know, most colorectal cancers don't cause symptoms in the early stages.
Most people present without symptoms. They don't have risk factors, family history. They're not necessarily bleeding. Sometimes they'll be anemic, their blood counts will be low, but you don't know what you don't know. And most people are surprised because they come in without symptoms, they get the colonoscopy, and we discover the problem.
But if you do have symptoms at any age, don't ignore them.
Do you have signs of fatigue, anemia, low blood counts? Is there evidence of bleeding? Get that checked out. Everybody blows it off. It's just hemorrhoids. But if it continues to bleed, get checked.
Now, finally, don't wait on your doctor to bring up screening or ask about your family history. You need to be proactive and talk about your personal risks and, frankly, make a screening plan with your doctor.
And so another thing that I'm curious about is, do experts have any idea why there's this rise in colon cancer in younger people?
$1 million question, right? No, unfortunately, it's really not clear yet. There's a lot of theories about how diet, lack of exercise, and obesity could be having an impact, but frankly, no one has pinpointed a definitive cause. What is clear, though, is that cases are rising and that everyone needs to pay more attention to colorectal cancer and ultimately really screening.
And the age of screening again, 45.
45,
Hammer that
if
home.
you are at average risk.
All right. Thanks, Doc.